Hello, hello. We're back in Timberborn. Going to continue our Terraces hard mode. How was everybody's Wednesday? Hard to believe that we're halfway through this week. And more importantly, hard to believe that January is essentially over. I swear, we just had Christmas 5 days ago. But here we are, back, and completed another month out of the 12 in the year. We get a leap year this year, so we get an extra day in February. What more could we ask for? Fun fact, when I was in training or schooling, if you will, I wrote a program. I was learning C programming, and the challenge was to create a program that would figure out what day of the week you were born on. And that is where I learned that a leap year is not every 4 years. It is every 4 years unless the year is also divisible by 400. So that meant that 2000, the year 2000, is not a leap year. So there you go. Useless information that I have now shared with you. I am sure that you cannot wait to learn whatever the next most useless thing that I know. Anyways, we're back at Terraces. Go ahead and get started here. So we had redirected the water here from when there's bad tides. We just essentially shunt it off of the terrace. And we currently have 5 water pumps going. We are a little short on water, so hopefully they'll get that filled up. We have started what is essentially the massive dam project here. Do we need this much water? Probably not. Are we going to do it? You betcha. So we are starting to expand out the dam. We have additional trees here. These trees are struggling a little bit with the without the water. However, that will resolve itself in the very, very, very near future because we just started a new wet season, so these trees will start growing. Subsequently, also we'll start seeing the bad water mix in here with the good water, but that is fine. We had built this convoluted construction here to get access to the metal. So we now have access to the scrap metal. And berries, fine. So from a food perspective, we're a little tight on carrots. We have lots and lots of baked potatoes, but I think we'll be catching up on carrots. There's a bunch of carrots here to harvest. And we're doing okay on raw potatoes. We now have paper, we have planks, we have the scrap metal coming in, and we have a whole lot of gears. Actually, probably pause the gear production for the time being. And that will be used for overflow planks. Here's our water that has filled in here, so these trees are now hydrated. Go ahead and go up to speed 3. I am thinking we need yet another water pump. Go ahead and get that built. This water pump, this is almost full. Yeah, looking good here from a water perspective. We should actually have some haulers. We do. currently have 3,000 science. So the question is, I've got 4 beavers that are currently doing science. So I'm thinking we unlock the observatory. That requires pine resin. So that means we do need to unlock the tapper shack. Let's go ahead and do that. Which probably means that we need to leave... 0. My cat has arrived, everybody. Please do not eat any of the cables here. I know it's tempting for you. Just chill. Chill in my lap. It's okay. Why are you eating the microphone? No. Swear to God. I love cats. Hey, Dark Coupon, how are you doing? I am doing well. Thank you very much. Yeah, this map is fun. For sure. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by the cat. The cat has tried to bite through one of my cables on my headset, and I'm a little frustrated by that. But it's a cat, so I guess that's this what happens. Now you're trying to bite that microphone, buddy. No, bye. You're off my lap. All right. Yeah. Well, I lost a set of headphones not that long ago to him, and then we replaced it, and now he's just still going after it. But it's like my backup headphones for my cell phone. He just decided to try to chomp through the wire. I caught him before he got through 100%, but I don't know. Anyways, Tapper Shack. We don't have any pine trees that are ready for harvesting. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to mark... Oh, we'll say this row here of trees as non-cuttable. And this map is fun. I agree. We just finished up the Helix map last week. Oh, bad tide. Okay, we don't have to really do anything other than to get these guys to fill up water. We got the next pump in. Alright, everybody's pumping water. We will need at some point to get more power. The good news is we are still supplying enough with the large windmills, but we probably are going to want more, especially if or when we get the pine resin. So we'll go ahead and get a tapper in. They'll build that, and then we'll probably pause it while we wait for the pine trees to... in fact, we're going to tell them to stop planting, or stop replanting here. Should be... yeah. So this will be our pine resin once these trees grow up. So the good news is they've grown up, so we just need to wait 7 days to get pine resin. So we'll pause that. Sometime in cycle 13, we'll probably have access to pine tar. And then we can move our science over to the observatory. The next thing we definitely want to think about is the gravity battery. That will require metal. So that will require that we get a smelter up and operational. We can unlock that. Means we're gonna use some of our gears. That's fine. We've got planks, we've got gears, we've got scrap metal coming in. Oh, you're back again? Are we doing this again? Welcome back. He's going from rubbing against the microphone that in a second he's gonna start trying to eat the USB cable. But here, now you're on the internet, Zero. How does this make you feel? Nope, that's my headset cable. No. Buddy. No. Pretty soon I'm going to just be a cat channel where we wrestle with the cat in my chair the entire time. Bro. Oh, crud. Was distracted by my cat. Nope. Nope, got it. No, we just probably got some bad water in our stuff. Thank you. And not enough to worry about, probably. But nonetheless, it did happen. We're gonna lose a couple of... Nope. Good. Okay, we stopped it. We'll be okay. Right. Pause that. Pause that. Pause that. That will leave 2 pumps on for water. Cat, I don't trust you. You're over there ready to eat my headset cable. Please, no. Alright. Turn off the cat cam since you're not participating. Playing on the bed. I'm playing on the lakes map with the bad water for the first time. I capped one of the bad water sources at high elevation and turned it into a clean waterfall with a closed loop using mechanical pumps. A bit silly, but very pleased with. Oh, that sounds like fun. Clean waterfall with closed loop. Oh, so you're recycling the water back through to pump every. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you could generate enough power to be self-sufficient in that way, to be honest with you. Alright, so we got a little bit of bad water mixed in here. It's fine. It's not killing the trees, which is what my biggest concern would be. Okay, so these dudes are continuing, so we can put it back on speed 3. It's just decorational. Or just decoration. I like it. Well, I finished that. So the Helix map that I had been playing for so long. Well, I guess there is a downside. We are losing some trees as a result of this bad water corruption here, but it is what it is. We had. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's be smart about this. One moment, please. Hold on, my brain is functioning, I swear to God, but it is elsewhere. Nope, bad water pump, please. Oh, so the Helix map that I was working on where I got down to 1 beaver multiple times, I finally finished it, got it to 65 well-being, but I did so kind of cheekily. I got enough of everything stored up, then I just set the working hours to 0 for 1 cycle. But I think I probably could have been 1 or 2 cycles away from actually having 65 well-being with nobody working. But I decided it was time to move on from that map after spending 11 streams on it. So this is what brought me here. But we can get this bad water pump going. Yeah, it was a slog, but it was fun. We'll use this bad water pump here to pump out the bad water, but that also means we need a place to put it. So we're gonna need... You know, why not? It's right there. We're not gonna have that access to it that frequently, so... Are we on water? Okay, we're good on water, so I'm going to go ahead and pause these just so that this doesn't get any more saturated with bad water. But Canadian Mountie, who also streams Timberborn, has thrown out a challenge for folks that play Timberborn to, and you don't have to stream, but his goal is to get the fastest to 65 well-being with 50 people or minimum of 50 beavers in the colony. No working hours. It needs to be essentially self-sustaining. So it's kind of going to be interesting to see how that all plays out in the long run. So technically, I have credit, and I use that air quotes on that because there was a loophole in the original challenge where the self-sustaining thing was kind of left out. So he's amended it a little bit, but I think even on that map, if I would have been 2-3 more cycles, I would have had enough bots to do it. Or if I would have moved my bots around so that they were focusing on food or whatever first, it probably would have been fine. So. And a bad time. How are we doing on? Why are we out of carrots? Because I have you guys focusing on potatoes. If I switch you to none, you guys will bring it. Where did... Oh, we're smelting. I was like, where did everybody go? But we brought on that building. Where did all of these guys go? It's just like 6 pumps worth of people. They didn't go to the haulers. One went here. These buildings are probably all full. They're making baked potatoes. I don't know where... Huh. I honestly don't know where the beavers went. Well, that's a weird one. All right, well-being wise. How are we doing on well-being? We don't have wet fur, but that's fine. We'll deal with that eventually. No one's... Oh, it's because I've got high working hours. No one's really getting social time. We do need to pick an area and plant chestnuts at some point. I want to put you in there. Pine trees should have resin. Oh, we've got our first resin, so that's good. Pause that. We'll start getting some pine resin. Oh, you need to know that you're for bad water. All right. Pump that bad water out of our fresh water. Good job. Snezzal. Appreciate your hard work and commitment. What I really need to do is increase my population, but I'm not comfortable with the food at the moment. I probably... We really do need to expand out our food. Do it here, or we can do it here. This is closer. We would have to devote a essentially a 5x5 area for water. This is... Pause it for a second. So if we do that, would be where it would be, and then we would have 1, 2, 3, 14. Yeah, that would green up most of that area. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. We probably should expand our food, which will then allow us to expand the actual beavers. We can work on that. We'll do a stair up right here. Actually, well-being. Lido. Yeah, let's do that. We need a Lido as well. Water dump goes there. And we need to expand this by one set of blocks. And unlock the Lido. Yes, please. And our combo Lido fluid dump. Oh, there's just let the water in there. Don't gain anything by closing that off. There's our... So this is technically huge. Actually, you know what? Let's not do it that way. Do it this way. Lido there. Yeah, that'll... There we go. Fine on water. Yeah, we've cleared out some of the bad water. It is extremely slow going, but we're removing what little bit of corruption there, which is fine. 5 days left in the bad tide. How much metal do we have now? Okay, we've reached the maximum amount, so we can pause you. You need storage eventually for metal. Metal bars. Good on gears. Carrots are coming in, which is fine. We're going to expand this to be all about farming after this is done. And then we'll have a recreational swimming going on there for a little bit of wet fur bonus. I just posted screenshots of the waterfall to Steam and sent you a Steam friend invite if you want to check them out later. Oh, absolutely. Be happy to take a look. Oh no, let's not water. Let's not start adding water before we finish building the rest of it there, beavers. Come on now. But on the plus side, we now know that most of this will be green. Wait a minute. Why is that green? That does cover almost all of it. That would cover 100%. If I did it this way. Nope. That's 100%, but that's everything on this little island. So we'll put the farmer's hut there. We can actually put, well, it'll probably, I could say we could put storage here, but actually it's probably a little bit of food from there is fine. The plans to do more food. I'm going to go ahead and build one more double lodge. That will get us 6 more beavers for our workforce, which would be beneficial. Carrots, potatoes. These are looking good. Like you have pumped out as much bad water as you can. I mean, you're still... Yeah, you're done. All right, there's no more bad water to be pumped out of there. But we have an emergency bad water removal, which is good. That has restored some of these trees. How much pine resin do we have? We have 42 pine resin, so we're good there. So let's go ahead and unlock the observatory. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. We could put the observatory in right here. That would work, but it will require us breaking power for the time. Make that a high priority build. Then we can snake. Actually, we'll go under. Connect it there. That'll leave us room for a building there, potentially a building here, a building here, a building here. So we have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more, kind of in this mini little industrial district that we've created. Think that'll work. We'll find out. Yep. Okay. Pause. Pause. All right. Okay, the bad tide has ended. Give this a second to clear out the bad water. Good. Change this here. That goes back up there. Unpause all of our pumps. This is almost done. There it is. That's done. So we can go ahead and we'll get somebody. This will become a priority job to dump water here. We overflowed a little. That's okay. Yep. We need to grow the population. There's no question about that. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna sacrifice for. We're gonna sacrifice for spots for farm, but we're gonna put in a large water tank over here. I think that will be a worthwhile investment. For the longer term. Got nothing to do, boss. All right. You need to plant. Be to the point that we can do wheat. Maybe. We can expand the power because we put down this road. Yeah, we might as well. Go ahead and plant. Find out whether or not. So we'll do that much. Oh, wheat inside. Way to go. Except inside the water. We don't want. All right. Everybody should be pumping away merrily. All right, we have a drought coming in. Might be a little bit tight on water here. So this wheat might be, we might end up sacrificing the wheat, but that's okay. Everybody pump like it means something. And then as soon as this downstream mess is built, we're going to switch to large water pumps and start pulling off of it as the water supply. And then all the water up here will just end up being for irrigating the land. And then while you're at it, we're going to go ahead and plant some more sunflowers because while we are sunflower positive at the moment, it doesn't take much to lose them. We'll do that upper terrace of sunflowers. It'll be a nice little You know, they can come run through the sunflower fields and look at the ones. Hey, Petal. There's nothing to bark at, dog. All right. Give me a second. The dog is barking at something. I'll be right back. Luna? Oh, I forgot to unmute. Oh, you guys got to hear me correct my dog. Sorry. All right. Sad thing is I don't hear a single thing, so I don't know what she's hearing outside, but it's got her all sorts of Barky McBarkington. Alright, starting to fill up the water. This metal is filling up. We have some spare metal. Probably do need to build a couple more windmills. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that many. 3 more windmills. There. That will use up a chunk of our paper, but that's fine. We are going to let these folks pump. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and raise you to 1. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We did flood some trees, but they'll take care of themselves over time. Alright, I am going to let these guys keep pumping from this reservoir as we to fill up these tanks, especially since we've added yet another tank. But otherwise, the wheat is planted. This one's working on sunflowers. The Lido is full, so we actually have wet fur buff for the first time. Look at that. 15 people have hung out in the pool. Why are you blinking? Oh, you're working in bits and pieces. Okay, interesting. Empty, 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 empty. We don't need the small tanks anymore. What else can you plant? We have carrots. Looks like we can use some more potatoes, so we'll put in a couple rows of potatoes. Just because it can't hurt to have it, especially since this is a relatively small potato plot, plus it's pretty far away. And then the event that we need a second farming building over here, we'll build it facing this other direction. Yeah, they won't be able to harvest up here, but that'll be fine. I am okay with that. In fact, we'll probably need it, so let's just prepare for it. There. Put it in, and we'll just not use it yet. Rotate. It almost looks purpose-built here. Almost. I know better, but you know better. Okay, so we got the extra windmills in. That's great news. Water is... The 3 main tanks are full. Should start seeing some water show up here. Oh, no, we have this tank we're filling. Get rid of those small tanks. Okay, yeah, we need to replace gears. Planks are a little low, but we've got to once the wind is blowing. Don't need metal right now. You guys are getting us lots and lots of science. Oh, we can recover all of this prime real estate here. Probably because we'll put more storage or housing in there at some point. Food. Let's put in more storage for carrots. That's not medium storage. We're gonna go ahead and build up here, so we're gonna put in 4 more storages. All the platforms to go with it. More carrot storage, please. This one can be more baked potato storage. You can be storage for wheat. Wheat. Staring me in the face, I know it is. Wheat. Leave that one to be or this one will be TBD. Maybe sunflowers? Am I storing sunflowers? I am not. So I guess you're gonna be sunflowers. There we go. All right. We have drained the water out of here, so we can go ahead and pause the pumps. Let water back in just to hydrate the trees. A bit of water there. Perfect. Alright, 16 days of drought left. We have enough water. Could we So I think we could potentially block this here, which would keep all of the bad water over here and off the map. So then what we would have is we would have this secondary... Lost it. There it is. The secondary water would come in here. And then what we could do is put... Yeah, put a dam in right here. I wonder if these guys can build off of this path. Hold on. Set you to 1. You should be at 1 worker whose job is to plant. And you need to be at 2 workers whose primary job is to harvest. Oh, you can't reach all of that. Okay. Good. Now we've got a whole bunch of haulers. Okay, we had a bunch of beavers grow. Fantastic. So realistically, what we should do now is build a builder's hut. We put it right here, where the water tanks used to be. They can help work on this massive build project that we have going on. Wow. We almost immediately filled up all the baked potatoes. I mean, we don't have any raw potatoes right now, but that's okay. Carrots. Fantastic. So food is in a much better place. Four workers in there. We should have a handful of... Someone just died. A couple people just died. Why do I have a stranded beaver? How? Really? Buddy. Get out of there. Thank you. Now I have 2 stranded beavers. All right. 3rd time's a charm. Actually, what we'll do... Where are you headed? You're gonna get stranded, aren't you? Or are you gonna build it first? No. Oh, no. Yeah, we did it. Plenty of power when the wind is blowing. Oh, yeah, gravity batteries. Now that we have some metal. 10 metal, 40 gears. Yep, yep. Let's try it. I've never used gravity batteries, if I'm honest. But feels like something that we could probably utilize here in this map. Let's say we want one gravity battery there, so we would need that there. Put that there. I know it could go higher, but this is just for us to kind of get it functional. Then we would need like so. Well, they built that super fast. Gears are low because we're building. Iron's low, paper's low, everything's low. Generating double the power that we need, and that we haven't even hooked up the gravity battery yet. It's not going to have that much, but 26,000 is still better than nothing. There we go. Cool. Mm, 10 days left in the drought. Water is a little tighter than I like. So what we're going to do actually is put in a few more pumps just in preparation for... One, two, three more pumps. We're going to just set these to, so nobody goes and starts working them. We're just going to set them to lowest priority jobs because they'll go to the hauling post first, but then when the drought is over, we'll throw a bunch of beavers at water pumping. Water pumping. Alright, why did we... Some people that are using the Lido. Guess we have enough science, we could start unlocking some of the easy wellness items. Like shrub. We could put a shrub. Get a little well-being for these guys while they sleep. don't have the planks. Scarecrow. Okay, I did not know that was a thing, but scarecrows protect paper, which we have plenty of. So let's unlock that. Ooh, that covers a huge area. That would actually cover all but one housing unit. Not sure how that's aesthetically pleasing, but hey, you know what? Who are we to dictate what beavers like? It looks like we need a couple more medical beds. Medical bed. Full on scrap metal. Barely using it. That's fine. Feels like we need more plank. I think we need a third plank workshop. Oh, look at that. The gravity battery actually did its job. Didn't even reach the bottom. That makes me happy. So after this project is done, and it's going to take them a while, I think we're going to block off this bad water over here and then start trying to collect some of this fresh water just to green up this area. Because I'm tired of looking at the brown. Although it's amazing the Lido is actually hydrating all of this stuff down here. Well, welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Varian Rose, for the raid. Hype. Llamas! I love llamas. I appreciate a good llama. How's everybody doing? Where are you coming from, if I may ask? Gibberus, a Cthulhu adventure. Cthulhu? So is that, I'm assuming that's going to be from H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu, correct? Cute cat Cthulhu. My wife is absolutely in love with Arkham Horror, the living card game, which is based in the Lovecraft universe. A talking cat. That sounds like fun. Animated talking cat. Uh-oh, we're out of water. Oh no. One moment, please. We were prepared for this eventuality. You. Alright. That is not a lot of water. We may have a problem. 3 days of drought. We have all of our beavers are thirsty. I thought we had enough water saved up, but it appears that I was incorrect. And there's definitely not enough water here. So we need to put in an emergency pump. Down here. Emergency water pump. It's been... no, this... hey, Sister Coyote. No, this is not the I almost killed them thrice colony. We did finish that one. This is a brand new one that we started yesterday, or Monday. And, yeah, we're getting ready to kill everybody here, too, apparently. Where can I squeeze in an emergency pump? I could actually get to the wall. What I'm trying to do right now, just so to explain what my thinking is, I'm trying to figure out how I can get a pump in here that's going to get to this water at the very bottom. With the least amount of work from my beavers. I think that's going to be there. No. Don't mind me as I'm having a beaver meltdown. I thought we were okay. This is what I get for thinking. Oh, that's not going to reach all the way down there anyways. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. At this point, we just want these guys to... Okay. Priority-wise, this is the most important thing in your life, beavers. This is always what happens to me, except I'll be back and need some human tests. Take care. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hanging out for a little bit, lurking. Okay, so we're going to drain what little bit of water is in here. Which is going to hurt our crops. We're going to immediately pause the Lido, because that's probably what did us in there. If I'm honest. But that's okay. Hopefully we can get this emergency pump in. No one has died of thirst yet. We could also emergency pump here. It does mean we're going to lose this food potentially, but that's okay. We're going to lose all the food here. That's a foregone conclusion. I guess there's no point in having them work these jobs. Okay, pump. Pump like your life depends on it. This is the most important job in the world. We might be okay. Emphasis on the word might. Pump like your life depends on it, because it kind of does. Very, very true. This is like the emergency... Okay, actually, what we should do, now that we've got the first pump in, is we should go ahead and put in a second pump. That'll let us get in. That'll give us access to the very, very bottom water. Alright, guys, build this thing. Please, for the love of God, build this thing. We have one beaver who's not thirsty. Okay. My favorite thing when they all get thirsty, you give them access and then no one drinks. So in update 4, if I remember correctly, there was a bug feature where a thirsty beaver wouldn't work. They fixed that in update 5. Oh, thank the Lord, we might actually live. Hold on. Unpause, 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 unpause. We're throwing every single beaver we have at pumping water. That's already set to 0. We're going to go ahead and set that to 0. Part of Canadian Mounty's challenge, he wants you to not lose any beavers to anything other than old age. So while I'm not necessarily trying to win his challenge, I also kind of feel like let's do it if we can. Oh, nope, we lost it. Zengu died. We're gonna lose some more. If the first one goes, the other ones are gonna go. Hopefully it's only gonna be 1 or 2. Zengu! No! Zengu! Okay, we lost 2. Bunch of babies. So we lost 2 beavers to water. Why are we flooding? Oh, I know why we're flooding. I won't say I forgot to lower the floodgate. Okay, so this building's gonna flood. That building's gonna flood, which is fine. Okay. These are now the emergency pumps. Oh, good. We flooded our entire colony. Take care, Sister Coyote. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Alright, now that we've got that set up, we can go ahead and raise you back up to 1.5. We can raise you up to 0.5. That's already at 0.5. But we flooded everything. But in theory, we shouldn't... Great, we had a happiness and well-being. How many... So the question is, how many did we lose to thirst? 1... Only 1. Gosh, that's how close we were to not dying. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. Alright, everybody. We're up to 20-hour work days while we refill the water tanks. Okay, the flooding has abated down there. We're still flooded downstream for the trees. Hit our happiness, a well-being of 12. Just Sengu. Gosh, that bumps me out. Luckily, I'm not doing a no-death challenge, because otherwise we'd be forced to either save scrum or start over, and I don't want to start over. So we're going to let this one go. Alright. We water pumping? Realistically, we need more water tanks. Storage, water tank. Rotate. Clip. Do that. Take out this medical bed. Water. Water. Really need this to get finished building, but it is what it is. All right. Beavers are refilling the water. All right, so what we're working on, just so I guess to catch up the raiders that just came in here, is I am working on building a large downstream water dam here. So you can see that's a massive building project. This is a ton of logs. The good news is logs have not really been the issue for us, although we are running short right now. We still have a ton of logs stored up, though. Once this is done, we're going to shift all of our pumping into this reservoir by unlocking a large water pump. So the difference between the small water pump and the large water pump is the amount of water it produces, which is greatly increased. But it can go down 4 levels of water, which is something that the other pumps can only go down 2, which is why we did this whole layer it in thing in an attempt to live that just didn't work out for us. But and another thing we can do here, actually, yeah, that should allow some beavers to start working on these bottom blocks. Maybe. I don't remember the order in which I built everything. So the way that Timberborn prioritizes, you have 5 priority levels in terms of what you want built. And then within the priority level, it builds everything based on how you placed it. So whatever the oldest item that you placed down... The drought started and I forgot to save water. It's okay. We're gonna do is we're gonna pause. We're gonna leave 4 pumps running for this drought. These will be our emergency pumps. So this is a 27-day drought. We are going to have a water problem, I can tell you right now. So we're going to stop the Lido right now. Can't afford to allow that. So there's a chance we'll lose some of these crops, but that's okay. Where did everybody go? Alright, we can pause metal. Pause the planks. Paper's caught up. Right now I'm going through and pausing buildings so that I can hopefully get some beavers into some of these jobs. And what we're going to do here is we're going to normal prioritize all of these blocks you see here, which they'll be able to build from this ground level. So we'll start storing water down here. If we can make it through this drought, it'll be okay. Let's go ahead and unlock the large water pump. One, two, three, 4. Too far from a... Oh, I broke it. That's why they're not working on that. One moment. That'll fix that problem. I forgot in my haste to build these water pumps here, I destroyed that path. That's okay. Alright, we have 39 beavers. Very rarely do I do the math in Timberborn, but let's find out. Clear 39 times 2 times 24. Okay, we need 1,800 water. We have 1.1. Yeah, it's going to be a little tight. Let's go ahead and start pumping from here. This will be our lowest point. That is... So 4. So this is the level that we would want to build at. What does that equate to? Alright, 1 level there. We're going to put a large water pump in right here. Eventually that will get flooded, but I am okay with that. Our goal mainly here is to be able to tap into this little bit of water that we have down here. Technically that is the lowest point, but that's okay. Alright. 1,200 water. Okay, you guys will get this done by the time the drought ends. We're going to lose a lot of wheat and stuff, which is okay. Probably should start grinding that up, which means we need to unlock the grist mill. I forgot this is that weirdly shaped building. But we can sneak it in! Because we can rotate it. So that'll get us... You're going to make wheat flour. We need to then unlock a bakery. Bakery we can squeeze in. No. It's not where I want it. Bakery we can squeeze in there. And then we'll put a storage building times 2. And stairs to get up to it. And some platforms. So... And what this will do is this is going to let us then store... bread. And then right above it we'll store wheat flour. There we go. Fine. You're gonna be baking bread. So the other thing we need to think about, and maybe we let this farm here die off, although I don't think so, is we need to do maple trees for maple syrup. And we still need to do chestnut trees for grilled chestnuts. So the question is, we can't plant here because anytime there's a bad tide, all of this land gets corrupted and kills off the trees. Once this has got water in it, we will see Jadara. I see you have landed. Once this is filled up with water, and we'll be able to at least get 2 deep here because of the priority we put on building this lower section. It will hydrate quite a bit of area over here. So we could potentially look to expand over here for trees, but I'm not sure. And I still want to block off this bad water and start and harness this fresh water source here and start filling up this area as a dam. I still don't know. Let me actually try this. So one of the things I was thinking out loud earlier is, could I build from this bridge, can we build down? Because beavers can build infinitely down, but I don't know if this counts. Apparently it does. Because it's not giving me the... How many water sources is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 is appropriate. So it's not giving me the... It's too far. Oh, no, now it is. Okay, so they can't reach the ones off of this. That's a bummer. But they'll be able to build the end ones. Okay, so that's a no-go for right now, but we'll think about how we would want to deal with that. Alright, we've drained the water on this side, so we'll go ahead and pause those buildings. We have 39 beavers, so let's go back to some real quick math and see whether or not we're going to lose another beaver again. Times 2 times 17. We need 13. Okay, we're good on water. It's going to be extremely tight, but we're essentially good on water. Pause you, unpause you. Let's go ahead and we're going to pause both of these just so we don't lose all of these crops. Although we will. This is going to dry up pretty quickly. The Lido has dried up. So all of these crops are going to die. $16 days left. Let's pause you. Okay. How many haulers do we have? A handful. Alright, I want you to obtain logs. I want you to supply logs. And you're a supply. And I want you to obtain as well. So what we should see is the beavers will start hauling the logs from these to over to these two, which will then put the logs closer to where they're doing all of their construction. Looks like we finally caught up on planks, which is great. Oh, there goes the water up here. Goodbye to those crops. We're going to lose all the maple trees, or we're going to lose all the oak trees. Oh well. Because they're going to dry out. As long as we don't lose another beaver to thirst. Why are we thirsty? Oh, because we're working 20-hour days. Let's go. At this point, there's no point in pushing them. We're going to go up to 16-hour days. Plenty of water. There's nothing for you to do. Alright, just a minor setback. Just a minor setback. We'll be able to get through this. How do I get... It's over here to block this off. What I want to do is I want to do that. Hey, I've hit a well-being of 13. We must have made some bread. How do I save these maple trees? That's the question. And I think the answer is... fluid dump right here. This is going to be kind of weird, but we're essentially going to dump some water. Not a whole lot of water, but we're going to dump some water on these trees. Which is going to flood everything. Okay, but now we've done that. So then when the trees... Hey, call me Vid! Welcome, Raiders! How's everybody doing? Thank you, Vid. Shout out to Call Me Vid, who is also playing Timberborn. So we are on the edge of disaster here, and so we're abusing some game mechanics to save my my trees over here. We had a water problem, as one does in this game. But now that we've hydrated this, all of the trees reset, so then we get 14 days before they die. So essentially, we won't lose all. We did lose some, but we won't lose the entire crop of trees just because we dropped a little bit of water on them. All right, we've drained out all the water there. Good news is we'll be able to store some water here. We're very close to getting this whole big dam project finished, though. No, I forgot to unpause this water dump over here, and it's where all my water went. Or I forgot to pause that water dump, I should say, and it caused me there. And then I had emergency water, so I very quickly built these 2 pumps and this emergency water. I lost 1 beaver to thirst. That's how close it was. It probably just if I'd gotten the pump built just that much sooner, I wouldn't have lost that beaver to thirst. The good news is I have enough water, I think, to get me through this drought. And we could go ahead and use this. So we got 10 days. Yeah, let's use this time to switch out this for a triple floodgate. That way we can, again, just to tap in a little bit more water if and when the time comes. And then we'll use the ever so popular pushing of debris so that we can recover that debris. Well, I guess technically they can build that from this side. So we'll put a triple floodgate in on this side as well. When we built this, we didn't have the... No, don't go... No, why would you put the debris? I love you. You murdered a beaver. Delete the save. Go to war. Go to the war tribunal. So Shockin says, clearly my SOP for Timberborn is very lackluster compared to you two. So, I didn't used to play on hard mode at all. And I started watching Vid play hard mode, and he dropped in on a few streams of mine to hang out, and I learned an awful lot. Oh, awesome. Awesome. And so I learned a lot, and I was on the Meander map, and so I was having massive water surging issues, and so Vid taught me a lot about the whole number of water sources and how dams work. It was a good opportunity to learn quite a bit about some of the mechanics. Why are you not harvesting these trees? Are they not cut? Please cut these trees down. He just picked his chin up off the floor looking at my showcase of safes. Alright, thanks for the heads up on the ad. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, we paused the... How are we on planks? We are actually fantastic on planks, and we are really good on gears. We can go ahead and let's bring the metal back online. Okay, so the ad break is 100% done now, so thank you very much. So what I was saying is that Vid came and we kind of hung out, but then I was watching some of his saves. He's not wrong when he said that. I was looking at some of his saves, and so then I tried a hard mode, got my butt kicked quite a bit by that, and then that was my most recent save that I played, and that one I got I got my beavers. I was playing Iron Teeth, so I had breeding pods. I got it down to one beaver twice, and then I had to finish it. So I did get everybody to 65 well-being. Technically, it wasn't 100% self-sustaining, but I decided I was going to move on to another colony, and so my intention with this one is to get to 100% self-sustaining. But I made a mistake with forgetting to pause this water dump over here, which caused me to run low on water. What Vid is talking about with deleting the save is there are a number of other streamers, Canadian Mountie, my buddy Barry Allen has started streaming, and Kinderfrog have taken hard mode to another level by saying they want no beaver deaths other than old age. And so literally if when I lost the beaver to thirst, they would immediately stop the playthrough they're on, delete it, and start a brand new world. And I'm not willing to take that step. So in my save through, some beavers were indeed harmed in the making of this particular save. But we'll be in a much better Oh, we need treated planks. I have pine resin, so I just need to unlock treated planks. Okay, we have everything to unlock that. Yes. All right, we'll get treated planks going so we can finish this large water up station. So this will be it'll be pulling from this reservoir that will be like 2 deep here. So this is going to just be another source of... Oh, don't pause that. Which means I need a storage for treated planks. There we go. It looks like I designed that on purpose, but that was a complete accident that actually fit right there. But hey, we'll take it. Although, Vid, you'd be proud of me. I actually put in a gravity battery for the first time ever. I just don't use them. What kind of issue are you having on craters? That map scares me, by the way. I've looked at it a few times, and I'm like, don't know. I tried Thousand Islands once, got destroyed by, like, cycle 4. No. Cycle 7. You don't know where to put the power wall. Oh, you're fine. Totally fine. So are you playing Timberborn as well? And trust me, girlfriend slash wife slash... Why are we not building this? It's too far from a district. It's right there. Oh, no, you can't build it because... Please build this. This is important for you to build. Playing in air quotes. So... The thing with Timberborn is you don't have to play on hard mode. It's totally okay to play on normal. I played on normal for the longest time. Hey, look, I finally cleared out the blueberries. I don't need this gathering flag anymore. Yay, we can recruit this land for planting other stuff. Probably potatoes once... Actually, since I lost all of this... Actually, I need to pause these two. I may put wheat over here. Where the, yeah, we'll do that. Where the blueberries used to be. Alright, are you making me treated planks? You are, which probably means I need you to start collecting pine resin again. 390 water, 4 days left, 33 beavers. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Alright, get that built. Alright, we're done collecting metal for now. What other buildings can I pause? Oh, this is coming along very nicely. Okay, you chop down all those trees. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna pause the lumberjack flags, even though there's nothing for them to cut right now, because I know I'll forget to unpause it and then wonder why we have no wood. All right, you're a supply, please. Nope, that's obtained. You're a supply. You're a supply. So what do you like the most about Timberborn? I actually kind of enjoy the challenge of the water and everything and try to manage it. These I'm approaching 30-day droughts right now, and I'm not in a good place with it. I wasn't prepared. I thought I was, but I wasn't. So I probably should have not grown as quite as large as I did, but I thought I was good. Clearly not. Oh, there's nobody working in the hauler house. Oh no, there's 4. Why is it not lit up? Oh, there we go. Alright, giant pump is built. Nope. Not working in that yet. This will eventually get flooded, and we'll reposition it once this bigger area is done. But this is going to take forever to fill up on the 2 water sources that we have here. Yeah, balancing water, population with water and food. Very true. Okay, we're officially almost out of water. We have this one left. 1.4 days, though, so we should be fine. So that's full height. That's 2.5. That's 1.5. You should be at 0.5. That doesn't matter right now. I love how the game will sometimes let them build diagonally. But other times when you actually want them to build diagonally, they won't. Anyways. Alright, good news. We will have survived this drought, but let's go ahead and unpause those. We'll unpause this. So we'll have the same number of beavers pumping, but we'll have the benefit of the large one eventually. Takes 3 days to die of thirst and 5 days to die from starving. Yeah. I'm still bummed that I lost the 1 beaver, but I take it as a win that I only lost 1 beaver from a massive mistake. Okay, we've got flour, we've got bread. Okay, go figure we're running low on baked potatoes and carrots, but, you know, all of our crops have been dead for 20 cycles, or 20 days. Right, welcome to cycle 15. gonna need to start replanting. I need you to get back to replanting. This is so cheeky, but it saved all these maple trees, so I'll take it. Actually, we're gonna throw everybody at pumping that we can, at the sacrifice of everything else. Okay, that's paused, that's paused. What jobs are open? Okay, one person's not working in the observatory. I guess we could actually use the... That's paused. Nobody's working in the bakery. That's fine. We don't really have that much bread. Food dumps are paused. Foresters are working. No one's making wheat flour, which is fine. We don't have any wheat. No one's working in the large water pump. Well, you need to do that. That's a priority job. We're going to pause one of the lumber mills. That's a valid point. Okay, no one's working in the paper. Oh, that's paused. Okay, that's all paused. Smelter... Probably don't need the smelter right now. We're not making anything that requires metal. There's nobody working making glimmering planks, which means we don't need the tapper shack. Okay. There we go. Technically don't need gears, so we'll pause that. Right now we're literally throwing all of our workforce at pumping right now. Once we get all of these tanks filled and that one, I might consider unpausing that. We do need to build more water tanks. Is it time to pull the trigger on the giant water tank? We have metal. I have enough to build one. We have the gears for it. Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer. So we'll put that next to... We'll put it right here. Actually, no, let's put it over here, because we're going to move all our water collection to over here. So we're going to put the large water tank right here. Double. So let's do that. Large water tank goes right there. For water. Because we're going to be, eventually, as this gets built up, we're going to add additional or giant water pumps in this area here, so this makes sense to store the water there. How many corpses in training? 36 currently. Honestly, I should not have built this last double lodge, but it is what it is. Alright, we're only at 1,000. We're behind on water. And that's with me having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 regular pumps and 1 large pump. That's people right now. I've got 5 open beds. So total I could have 39. The good news is this is a lot more water that we can tap from. I mean, yeah, it's overflowing, but this large water pump will probably not get paused during the drought. So it will supply. I'm just going to throw, like, so right now I'm throwing all my resources at pumping water, and then we'll pause all of these pumps after. In fact, let's go to 20-hour days until the drought gets here. Sorry, beavers. I need you guys to fill those water tanks like your lives depend on it, because they do. This tank will be set to supply. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, Oso Shaken. Here, I'll give you... So if you double stack them in the big tank, 2 submerged, 2 on top, you can get your 30 days without stopping the pump. Oh, okay. I got you. So then they'll pump from the one tank. When it runs out, they'll pump from the lower ones. Good. Like I said, this is really, I think once... Oh, dang it, I forgot to raise the floodgates. Oh, it is what it is. Once we get this finished, which honestly, we are so close to getting this done. Although we're a little low on wood. Losing all of the... losing all of the trees, or almost losing all the trees. I did save these ones. Which is the only reason why we're going to be okay, because all of these trees would have been fresh planted otherwise. Is going to potentially set us back. But we still have this. And we have haulers again, so things will start moving around. Hey, look at that. This is only a 14-day drought, so we're good. The last one was 27 days. So I don't even need this. We can pause you. We don't need you. The large pump will handle it. Might actually get this done. This might actually be done by the time the drought is, or very close to being done. Alright. Let's go ahead and start working on our next, which means we need to unpause the glimmering planks and the tapper's shack. Let's put a storage in here for pine resin. Just so we have some. Are you back to bite on more of my cables? Hey, buddy. Everybody, my cat is back. You would want an 8 deep tank. I think we're there. Hold on. I mean, ignoring this low part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're there. Because this lowest one is just this handful of this little teeny tiny 3x4. Alright, let's put another large tank in. Let's plan ahead. We're going to put a second large tank in. No, stop eating my cat. If you want to see my cat, who is hell-bent on destroying everything in my life that involves a cable, like this cable or this cable, I introduce you to Zero, the cat. Here. Say hi to the internet, Zero. Okay. I was wondering if Jadara was still watching. Hey, Jadara says, hey, Zero. So he decided that today was a good day to try to bite through my cell phone headset. Because, you know, that's what he does. So. Stop. Stop. No, seriously. Stop. So my wife is out of town. And this guy apparently is... almost. I got to it right before he bit through it. But it's the ones that I bought to replace the ones that he bit through. So... he costs me so much money. Oh, you're gone. You're gone. Yep, that's my leg. Oh, gravity. Alright. Cat camp is come to an end. He'll be back. Boom, 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 boom. These are eventually going to get removed. Well, I guess there's no reason not to have them, because if water ever gets that low. So... We'll replace those stairs with a platform in a little while. It's not urgent. Okay, so that'll leave us 2 at the lower depth, and then we'll need, to Vid's point, we'll need to build up 2 more at the higher depth. We don't need to do that urgently. Hey, look at that! Almost all our water tanks are full. Alright. Let's rehydrate this land. Get to planting crops again there, beaver friend. You should see the reservoir that you built on Craters. Is that the one? That's the one you're working on right now, right? All right, we're replanting the wheat and potatoes over here, so that'll just help us with the overall. We don't have any baked potatoes, so we're actually going to set these guys here on potato harvesting, and we're going to throw a third beaver at that problem. So they'll harvest these potatoes here. Because food is going to be our next challenge. We're okay because of the bread, but... I'm trying to figure out why my ad alerts are not showing up. For you or for me? Because for me, the ad's about to start in about a minute. Or so it tells me. You know, you wouldn't care about me, so it's clearly for you. My brain. I'm a smart man some days, but I think I'm getting tired. I mean, this may be I may be calling it here for too long. As soon as this tank is online, we're going to take this one off, replace this stair with a platform, just so that they can be both of these can be accessed. So these pumps here will not be utilized unless it's an emergency. I'm not going to tear them out, but they'll be there as emergency pumps. So you're starting to replant that. Unfortunately, you can only reach this part, this many sunflowers. Potatoes are getting harvested. After we catch up on the potatoes, we'll work on wheat. I really need to build... I need to reprioritize our whole crop thing. So once we get more area down here... Oh, look at we drained out the water already. Alright. Pause. So I can use this opportunity to move that. Put in that. Okay. We are good from a water perspective. We have over 3,000 water. We are going to want to build another large water tank over here at some point. Which we can do... probably right here. Have to push it back one. That's fine. Let's go ahead and queue that up. Do I have metal blocks? No, because I have it paused. So let's unpause that. We'll pause the glimmering planks. So they'll get to that when they have metal. Ah, got you. So close to this being done. And honestly, I should probably... Is the ad over? Okay, ad's over. Sorry, I was trying to pause while the ad is over. So it's time to start thinking about dynamite, which means we need to get over here and get the bad water. We could be crazy and go for the 6x1 suspension bridges. It's only a massive amount of resources. But you can essentially cover 12 per anchor point. Well, 2 anchor points, but all right, food is okay. Carrots are fine. You're okay. There's no potatoes for you to harvest, so now I want you to harvest wheat. With the 7x1, you only need 2 to get to the next island. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, it's a lot of metal, but I mean, honestly, I think it's a good investment because the metal, we have all this scrap that we're not using for anything else. So over time, that's probably the better play. And we'll have the metal here as soon as it's done supplying this water tank. I'm gonna manually control this one for the time being. Okay, so they're harvesting the wheat. After they're done harvesting that wheat, we'll probably have them hit these sunflowers, and then we'll just we'll keep doing that. And then, but eventually we're gonna want to redo this so that because my next plan was to block off this bad water over here and then start collecting fresh water down here. I think I can get like a couple blocks worth, maybe 3. And then if we can potentially start putting trees in around some of these other areas. Oops, it's 13 days. Okay, yeah, this drought is basically over. Got 15,000. So yeah, what the heck? We don't use enough suspension bridges. That's crazy. Alright, hold on. Let me pause for 1 second while I figure this out. So that's there. Right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. So it would be this column here. Need a 2. Let's see if I'm doing this correctly. There we go. How would they build that, though? Would look absolutely gorgeous, though. And since I'm totally in this for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here. I'm totally in this only for the aesthetics. Oh, no. Built it in the wrong place. Fail. They really need to do a single bridge to a post. Oh. Yeah. Well, this is going to be close enough, I suspect. Hold on. Right there. 3, 1, 2, 3. So there. I get to finish it off with a little one that I already unlocked. So that would look... I think that from an aesthetics perspective, that's going to look amazing, but we're going to have a massive problem building it. So we're going to have to get over to it. But I don't have the metal for that right now, so we'll just let that happen on when it happens. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause this to get another person helping to harvest. Okay, so we're done with wheat. What have you moved on to? Let's do sunflowers next. Then we'll go back. After the sunflowers are done, we'll go back to potatoes. Oh, this is so close to being done. Yeah, they're working on it. It's our power. We have very little wind right now, so not a problem, but we're still providing enough. So you got on a limb, make a post at the end place next to the bridge on that. Well, I know they can build this one, but they would need an anchor, the anchor point here. So I would have to get over here to that. No, now that I'm looking at this, I'm sorry. I was going to ignore it, but I can't. I have to... Out loud. I have to make the bottom of the things align. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my mind. There we go. Although we could just build down to here. Just build a path down and then recover it when it's done. But if you need to make it the way you have it, unlock the 5 bridge and build a post at the end. Oh, I got you. Nah. We'll build it the hard way. I'm only doing this because I think it looks pretty, if I'm honest. Take water in. Okay. Unpause, unpause. We're very, very close. Then make a center post, delete the 5 bridge and post, and make another side of the 6 bridge. Okay, that makes sense. We need to start building the next 2 water pumps here. Yeah. Yep. Large water. There it goes. And then our next plan, obviously, get dynamite and start deepening all of this, but that's a ways away at the moment. But we're close to this, closing this off. Oh, we're already flooding these pumps. Fantastic. Alright, let's start pumping water over here for the time being. In a good place water-wise at the moment. Yeah, no, I'm not saying I have too much water. I just said we're in a good place. We'll see here. I mean, this is the good news is this should be enough water, even if these get unflooded, to keep us through a drought. But you can never have enough. But yeah, the plan is to dam this, and then we'll store some fresh water down here. But I didn't want to start building a path to this until after this project was done. Well, yes, fair. Oh, but you're worth more to me as haulers than builders right now. Okay, you need to fill up this. I would feel for you, but I can't reach. That's fair. We out of logs? No, we're not out of logs. Why are we not working on this? What else have I got you guys doing right now? Oh, I forgot to lower our working hours. What do I got you working on? We need to unpause gears. There's so much stuff that needs done. Oh, they're working on this. They're working on the water pumps. That is definitely more important. I filled that back up so I can pause you. trees are okay. Actually, we probably... I forgot to raise the gates again. Yes, I think having water pumps being built to pump water is a good endeavor. We could have prioritized keeping more water in, but 21-day drought. We'll just prioritize that at normal level. It's fine. We've got all of them pumping water over here, which we should probably stop. Alright. Bring our builders back. Here comes all the beavers. Close the gap. It's still flooded. Yeah. Alright, we've at least closed the leak. Carrots are full. Should go back to harvesting potatoes. You need treated planks. We have treated planks. Let's get this tank online. Put in another campfire. Thank you, Stream Elements. Slowly replacing gears. Breaking metal. I'm going to use most of it over here. Okay, unpause. No, what is paused? Oh, that's the water dome. Okay, pumping water is a priority. Take what little bit of water you can out of there. That will then expose this pump, which will then become available. Hey, we finally finished this. Gosh, that makes me happy. Took forever, but we got there. All right, and then we're gonna put a forester. There. Your job, after we have somebody cut all these birch trees down, it's going to be make all of the birch go away. Over here, I want you to put down chestnut trees. This is all... Let's see, we gotta leave room for gathering flags. So we'll make all that chestnut, and all of this will make maple. Once all of that is planted, we'll get rid of the forester. We'll replace it with a tapper's shack. And... gatherer flag. Yeah, I like that. So there will be no maple pastries this stream, but maple pastries are potentially on the agenda. Oh, we could plant maple trees up here. Let's actually do that. To there. Cool. Promised promises. Thank you, Jadara. I see you're looking out for me. Alright. However, we are at an end for tonight's stream. I am looking out there to see who's out there, and I see Canadian Mountie is currently playing on the Thousand Islands map. So we're going to go ahead and raid Canadian Mountie. Let me, real quick, we're going to hit save on this. While we are starting the raid, I would like to say thank you to Oso Shockin for the follow, and for Evan Rose for the follow and the raid, and Call Me Vid for the raid. Please say hello to Canadian Mountie from me. Jadara, thank you for chilling with me. I know you're traveling today, so I appreciate it. Evan Rose and Sister Coyote for coming in on the raid together and saying hi for a little bit. But wish Canadian well for me and everybody. I hope you have a... maple pastries are in the brochure for next month. Yes, we will have our next brochure, although it may be Monday or the weekend before we get back to Timberborn, because I'm planning on playing Minecraft on Friday. But we'll see. Anyways, everybody have a great evening. I'll be back on Friday, like I just said, probably playing Minecraft Vault Hunters, either on the new world that we just created or hopefully on the level 100 world, because we need to get ready to do the final boss fight. So we'll see. Anyways, have a wonderful evening. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. Goodbye, Vid. Have a great night.